And so tell us a little bit more your vision for Towkay's, the vision for Gobbler 5, and the things that you want to do. Are you happy after 5 years of starting Gobbler? What is the next step?
So very blessed that Gobbler has now become a sustainable business, and now we want to see how we can scale social impact. So now that we have created a business, how can we integrate more Towkays on board? How can we provide more jobs for these Towkays? So this year, 5 Towkays at the bus interchanges. My vision is to reach out to even more Towkays, 20 next year, 30 next year, deploying them at not only in bus interchanges, but the MRT stations under ComfortDelGro network. So we're looking at the NEL station and also the downtown line. So right now you see buskers playing their guitar at those interchanges. But these places can be also used to also provide a platform for these Towkays to sell as well.
So Towkays for change, buskers for change.
Buskers for change, yes.
Yeah, I hope that there's so many things we can all do, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
you have very good mentors around you.
Yes, I have very good mentors like Elim,
thank you.
my chairman, Mr. Chu Chik Siu, Sok Yong, in ComfortDelGro. They are the ones who guided me, taught me business skills. Elim is always a good pillar of support for me, and hope of encouragement, and give me a spirit of boldness in the midst of tough times as well. Because for me, when I started to do this Towkay program, when I explained the vision, people didn't really get me. People thought that I was maybe taking advantage of them, just didn't feel good.
Sure.
Yeah, so I felt I was misunderstood. So for change makers, for people who want to do a good deed, sometimes they are misunderstood. Yeah. So it's important for people like Elim to reach out to the youth, to continue to be a voice for good, to be able to spur them on, egg them on to do great things. So for myself, without Elim's support, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be starting this program called the Towkay program. Yeah, and didn't have the courage to go against all odds, against the voices, to start this. So it's important to persevere during this time as well.
Yeah, so being change makers is not easy. That's why you're creating change, because if everybody understands what it is, then you won't be creating change at all.
Exactly.
Right? So you will be doing change because you see something, you see a problem,
Yes.
and then you identify help and solution. And then you gather supports and you gather people to come in together to solve this problem, right?
Exactly.
And that's where Towkay comes up with. And also I believe you have a very supportive mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother is a great inspiration to me all this while, since young. She's an entrepreneur herself, and she's always told me that tomorrow will always be a better day. You might be going through a tough time. My grandma also says that if today you're going through a tough time, take a shower at night. Tomorrow will be a better day. Just push on, don't give up. So my mom has been telling me that since young, and that has formed my mindset in entrepreneurship, in Gobbler, and I wouldn't be here today without their support and their comfort and their companionship. Yeah, my mom is a gracious woman. She has brought me up very well, taught me how to be compassionate to one another, to run a business with integrity, not only for business for money, but business to be a blessing to others. So she has taught me that, and this is her guidance has formed my perspective.
Wow, that's amazing today. Because sometimes parents will say, please go and work for higher income, higher salary, better job.
Yes.
But yet your mom supports you because
yes.
In a way, when you start Towkay, I'm sure, or Gobbler, there's no income at all. So what is it that you will go forward with you and your team for Towkay and Gobbler?
Yeah, so the team and I will be working on proposals, submitting papers to LTA to gain approvals for the Towkays to be selling at the Northeast Line stations and the Downtown Line stations. These are many stations where more Towkays can be selling there and gaining an income for themselves. And one day they will also be owning their own push cart. The push cart can be decked out by their own branding. So the Towkays can say, if your name is Elim Chu, it'll be Elim Chu Foods Private Limited, branding on the push cart.
Oh, so they have their own, or is it like Towkay Elim or Towkay?
Yeah, it could be Towkay Ilim shop or Towkay Tanakau shop, and they'll be able to choose the products that they want to sell. Yeah, so the branding gives them a sense of ownership, a return dignity to them, and to build their self-confidence, which are essential to raise their esteem and to reintegrate into the workforce next time if they choose to.
Yeah, so maybe one day they will gradually grow and have their own little small shop, even apply for a small hawker store, or even underneath the old provision shop that we used to have.
Exactly.
Right? And things like that, right? You never know where the dream can end for them.
Exactly.
We just need to create the platform.
Yes.
Yeah. So going forward, what else would you need in terms of support? Because what else would you be looking out for, and what kind of support? Is it connections? Is it platform? Is it volunteers? Is it more Towkays? Or are there things that you will need to carry your dream to help people?
I'm not too sure what support I need as of now. I know that we have to work hard, we have to persevere on, and we have to just be focused on creating change and making sure that these Towkays, their income is tangibly different from previously, so they make a bigger income for themselves. So right now, if their income is $400, we want to raise that income to $800 for them, and even more, so they can sustain themselves and they can create a better life. So we will be laser focused on these objectives, these social metrics, and the team will be behind this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a wonderful story, and I really hope that your story will encourage a lot of our viewers out there, because where Janan comes from is where he started step by step. I know you learned throughout the 5 years, because I met you when you first returned back from overseas.
It's interesting because I told a few people that 5 years ago I attended some of your inspirational talks, and after you stepped down from the stage, I was amongst the crowd and you were signing autographs, and you spotted me, and I was trying to get your autograph as well, and you said you'll create change one day. And I was like, really? I was like, I was still schooling, and I'm not sure whether I could create change, but here we are, and time has brought us here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's amazing, right?
You did say that.
Wow. So, really, it's really something that I feel that, when I give back, I never know who is out there.
Yeah.
And I'm always very blessed when I hear someone like yourself saying something like that. Then everything that I do really truly means mean it, right? And then the thousands of people that you're going to impact as well. And, little ideas become great, little steps. And everyone is important as well, because I don't know you then, but I see that you probably, you glow with this thing that you want to change. And all of you out there who are watching this program, because you want to create change. You want to do something for yourself, and you want to do something for people out there to create this place a better place and a better home. So, all of us can take steps together and create change. So continue to watch Ilimchu TV, because we can learn a lot from people like Janan, and do check down, because we have a lot of other videos that you can learn from too. So do tune back with us at Ilimchu TV Changemaker series, because we have more things coming up and more exciting things coming up too. So do watch out for us.